You need introduction. Introduction is always a beginning. Everybody got the text? Everyone? Got it?
Deliverance of selection by His divine grace, Lieutenant Islam Bakbara on October 6, 1969 at Congress Hall, London.
Okay, so delivered as lecture. Mostly we use deliver, the word deliver for a post. The post is delivered, почта доставлена. But here, this text or this book was delivered as lecture. Была, это лекция, запись лекции.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's subject matter is the teaching of the Vedas.
Everybody understands? Everyone understands? Who does not understand? Ladies and gentlemen, today's subject matter, сегодня мы будем говорить о, is the teaching of Vedas. Of the Vedas. Okay, Mark, you continue? Teachings, учение Вед. Teachings. What are
the Vedas?
What are the Vedas? Try to intonate nicely. Sanskrit?
The Sanskrit, the verbal root of Veda.
Wait. Verbal root. Verbal root. Verbal root. Root means корень in Russian. Verbal means глагольный. Verbal root. Глагольный корень. Verbal root of Veda. Mark, you can continue. You may continue.
Then root of can be
Interpreted variously. Wait. Interpreted variously. So we shall look at this word, interpreted. It's a nice word, nice to know. So you have translator. And you have interpreter. What is the difference between these two words? Who knows? What means translator? And interpreter? So the translator is somebody who translates the written text. And interpreter translates by talking. So you translate the text, but you interpret the speech. So actually, interpreter is more beautiful word because interpretation. You get the idea in one language. So интерпретер означает, что там говорит?
Передавали слова.
Interpreted variously. Интерпретировалось по-разному. Here,
Interpreter, right? After B is R.
R.
B-R-E. No, B-R-E.
Like that?
No.
Ah, inter.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry, I forgot that. I'm very, I'm not very accurate by nature. You can sometimes sacrifice accuracy for vividness. Vividness жизни, accuracy это аккуратность. Можно пожертвовать аккуратностью ради жизненности.
А можно это записать, пожалуйста?
To sacrifice, жертва, пожертвовать, accuracy, to vividness. Sacrifice accuracy to vividness. It's about me actually. I'm not accurate at all. But when you are talking, generally you have to be very careful. Whenever you talk, you have to.
Excuse me, please translate us to sacrifice to
Vividness.
this Russian.
Vivid means живой. Vividness – жизненность. Аккуратность ради жизненности. Sometimes when you're working with the phone, you make a picture and you have like have different options to change the color. And sometimes you have vivid, живой. Vividness. So interpreter is somebody is working with ideas. Translation is more like transition. Like more like mechanical. The interpreter is working with ideas. Интерпретировать, работать с идеей. Working with ideas. To interpret. So this word, Veda, is interpreted variously. Various. Значит различные. Various people, various friends, people, разные люди, разные друзья, various opinions, мнения, various opinions. Хорошо. To vary, чередовать. Носить разнообразие. The Russian word variant comes from this. But in English you don't say variant, you say version. But you can suggest various, it looks like variant. Варьировать. Vary. Okay. So I shall read what we have read. Okay? The Sanskrit verbal root of Veda can be interpreted variously. Everybody can follow? Natalia Matachi, did you understand it? Very nice. Can you repeat it after me? Can you read it all together? The Sanskrit verbal root of all together. 1, 2. The Sanskrit verbal root of Veda can be interpreted variously. One more time. The Sanskrit verbal root of Veda can be interpreted variously. We close the book. We close the book. All close eyes. All look at me. The Sanskrit verbal root can be interpreted. One more time without me.
The Sanskrit verbal root can be interpreted.
Beautiful. This is the way you learn. When you learn the language, you learn it as it is. You just repeat it as a parrot first. In the beginning, you repeat it as a parrot. Parrot, попугай. Parrot is very important for us. You know what Fabad was saying. We just repeat it as parrot. 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 Parrot, попугай. You repeat it as the parrot.
Not papagay. Not papagay.
Actually, in Russian, it's a little bit simplified because you have parti, you have papagay, and you have parrot, different words, different birds. But in Russian, only papagay.
Повторяшка, да, вот по-русски, да, прям.
Yes, yes.
Papagay это как... Нет, как
Нет, по-английскому это разные птицы. Да, papagay, parakeet, and parrot are different birds, but in Russian they are all together papagays. Okay? Говори попугай, 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 я тебя попугаю. Попугай, попугай, попугай. Okay, we repeat it just as parrot. Okay? This is the way we learn. Okay, well, Mark, you can, not Mark, you can continue.
Next,
No, interpreted by us.
but the part is
Purport.
we know the one.
But the purport is finally one altogether. But the purport is finally one. What does it purport? Third, purport is third. What other meanings of purport? Go, third. What more? For devotees, it's very important to
Конечная цель.
yes, the purpose, смысл, and the commentary in English are called purpose. Commentary. For example, you have in Bhagavad Gita, you have the verse, Steve, you have the verse, and you have the purport. It's underneath. Commentary. Purport. So different, it's the meaning. What is the purport? Meaning, смысл. Purport is the aim, the goal, цель. And purport is commentary. But the purport is finally one. What means finally? Conditional, finally. From the word final. Easy to suggest, yes? Finally. I'm final, it finally happened. I'm slightly mad. Remember from the beginning. Finally. Good day. It's finally happened. Okay. Let's read this part that Nick has read. Or I read once and then you repeat. But the purpose is finally one. Without looking at the text. But the purpose is finally one. Okay. Смысл в конце концов один. But the purpose is finally one. You like it? So when you come home, you read this part of introduction. You learn it by heart. piece by piece, bit by bit, you learn it by heart and you repeat. You repeat, repeat, repeat. And when you do not know the word, you look it up in the dictionary. Okay? So let's read one more sentence. Sorry, what is it? Very.
Veda means knowledge.
Veda means.
Veda means knowledge.
So it's important. This K is subtle. To know. And K does not sound. You don't know. For example, this word. How do you read? No. Это означает узел. This, how do you read? Right. So you see K and so K and N, you don't read the K. Okay? Knowledge. So Veda means knowledge. The word means what значит means. What it means means something. Это что-то значит. We ask the question what? What?
Это значит знание.
It means knowledge, right? What does it mean? Please remember this question. When you don't understand something, you ask me, what does it mean? Excuse me, what does it mean? Very nice. What does it mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Что ты имеешь в виду? What do you mean? You can ask, instead of what does it mean, you can ask, what do you mean? When you didn't hear properly or you didn't understand. Okay? Now we make some exercise. How do you read this question word? Please read it. Somebody? This word. The first word. What? 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 So when you see double V and you see V, what is the difference in the sound? When you pronounce everything which starts with V, you put your teeth on your lip. Victory. Version. And when you see W, you don't put your teeth there. You say what? Because that is especially typical mistake for Russian-speaking people. Because what in Russian does not exist. So just don't put your teeth on your lip. That's all. Teeth, зубы, он на губы если ставить, то вы получаете В. А если не ставить, то получаете What. Also in the Russian language, the teeth are very actively used. Teeth, зубы активно используются в русском языке. In English, they actively use lips. So you can make movement like that. So when they pronounce, actually, they articulate like that. They say what. You have literally to do what. If you speak it like English-speaking people, you get pain in your cheeks. But you need to learn what. What? So, and that is the second typical mistake for Russian-speaking people, they don't actively articulate with their lips. Lips. You have to use your lips really actively, so you have to learn how to move your face in different way. It's much. How much more time we have? 9:14. Nobody start? No, никто не устал. Okay, we move on. So the last sentence. Let's repeat. Veda. Look at me. Don't look at the text. Veda means knowledge. And without
knowledge.
Okay. Try to remember. It's knowledge. Okay. Next sentence.
Any knowledge you accept,
Any
any knowledge you accept is Veda.
accept.
Accept.
Accept, important word. Accept. On the internet, they always ask you, do you want this advertising, cookies, etc.? Do you accept or not? Accept. Remember this formula with double C, you'll find a lot in English. So it's always accept. Not always actually. You have to remember each case. Accept, принимать. You have to accept. Okay. What was it? What was it? Any knowledge you accept is Veda. Any.
Некоторые знания можно получить из веды.
No. Any means любой. Any. Любой. Anyone. Хоть кто-нибудь. Anything. Хоть что-нибудь. Any knowledge you accept is Veda. Any knowledge, любое знание you accept is Veda. Accept означает принимать. Accept is Veda. Okay. What about
But
any knowledge you accept as
for the teachings of the Vedas are the original knowledge.
for
For the teaching
for the teachings.
of the Vedas are the original
Try to move your lips. Before talking English, always can make this exercise. So you activate your muscles. You can even, when you play guitar, you can get pain on it. So here you can also get a little pain on your face. Okay. Let's read it all together. For the teachings of the Vedas are the original knowledge. All together. For the teaching of the Vedas are the original knowledge. One more time. For the teachings of the Vedas are the original knowledge. What means for? For. For. В данном случае используется
Оригинальное название.
потому что das. This word for обычно мы используем предназначено для for. Но здесь оно используется как das. Почему? Actually, на санскрите это означает та. Это означает, что это вывод. Но еще Прабхупада использует здесь for вместо этого восклицательного for, потому что for the teachings of Vedas is the original knowledge. Is correct? For the teachings of the Vedas are the original knowledge. Okay. Почему? Correct, правильно. Yes. So I control myself. I look, was it correct? To correct somebody, поправить кого-нибудь. Corrector. Russian. Somebody who is a professional, somebody who corrects the text. Okay. Julia Motovich. You read the text. Everything is clear here? For the teachings of the Vedas are the original knowledge. Original означает изначально. Origin. Where are you from? Where are you from?
In the conditional state, our knowledge is subjected to many deficiencies.
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 In the conditioned state,
In the conditional state, our knowledge is subjected to many deficiencies.
is subjected to many deficiencies. Deficiency – это дефицит, недостаток. Deficiency. Very important first part. By reading Gita, you find it a lot. What means conditioned state? Обусловленное положение. Обусловленное положение. Conditioned state. This is specifically Prabhupada's language. Because he is speaking about material world. Conditioned state. Обусловленное положение. Condition. We are conditioned souls. Обусловленные души. Condition. Потому что condition значит условие. Condition. Условие. Вы хотите купить дом. Или подписать контракт. You look, what are the conditions? Или вы просите чем-то, они говорят, yes, but, you say, what is the condition? Что вы хотите думать? Да? Такой смысл. Condition обусловленный. To get condition обусловится. To become condition. Стать обусловленным. Привыкли к чему. Conditioner. Conditioner. Создает определенную атмосферу. Хорошо. So let's read it one more time and then you repeat. You can choose. First time you can look up at the text. Second time without. In the conditioned state, our knowledge is subjected to many deficiencies. In the conditioned state, our knowledge is subjected to many deficiencies. One more word is very, very, very important word. One of the central words in our philosophy, central words, is subjective. Subjective. Subjective подвержен. Subjective. Subject Subject тоже это тот, кто подчиненный. You have, what is the opposite of subject is object. Subject and object. You have objective truth, объективная истина. You have subjective truth, субъективная истина. Subject, object. In Sanskrit, you take object. And it's called Vishaya. Vishaya. Vishaya in Sanskrit means object. So Vishaya is Krishna. Very important. Vishaya is object. And subject is us. Подчиненный. Ашрая. Ашрая, если буквально брать на санскрите, literally means refuge, убежище. Ashram is place where you get refuge, place where you get protection. Subject. In English, it's subject.
Ashram.
No. Ashraya is a Sanskrit meaning of word subject. Subject, object. Ashra is Sanskrit. So, object is object, subject is subject. Normally we think us to be an object. Look at me. Все посмотрите на меня, все думают, да? I'm an object. No, you're a subject. Object is Krishna. When I was giving a class in one city, one place, one devotee could not accept it. Не мог принять. Could not accept it. He said, I'm not a shrine. Я не убежище. Кришна is a shrine. But that is so for the beginners. In the beginning, you think God is my refuge. But when you become servant of God, you become His refuge. Because where God does reside, где проживает Бог? In the heart. So when the heart is pure, there is a very nice place where God can reside. Когда сердце чистое, там есть замечательное место, где может жить Бог. When the heart is not pure, it has many other residents. When the heart is not pure, everybody understands pure? Pure, чистый. Purity, чистота. When the heart is not pure, there are many other residents there. Много других жителей, резидентов. Many other residents. So, the process of Krishna consciousness is process of purifying our heart. Process of purifying, очищение our heart. That is the process of Krishna consciousness. Process of Krishna consciousness is process of purifying heart. Consciousness. Krishna consciousness. Сознание Кришны. Krishna consciousness. Consciousness. Please repeat after me. Krishna consciousness. The process of Krishna consciousness. is the process
is the process
of purifying all hearts. Okay. Tired? I think it's enough for today, right? I think it's good. Anybody has questions? We have a couple of minutes for questions.
Yes. What it means? Defines his
Deficiency. Недостаток. Deficiency. Deficiency, deficit. Deficiency. What means deficiency? I have many deficiencies. У меня есть много недостатков. No, deficiency. Yes. Well, this is minus. I have, we're gonna find forward. We have many deficiencies, right? Do you have many deficiencies?
I
Yes.
have many dishes.
Do you have deficiencies?
No.
У вас есть недостатки?
Нет, конечно.
No, it's all right. No, you can, I have no deficiency.
Deficient.
Very good. Do you have many deficiencies?
Yes, I
Many
have many.
deficiencies. Okay. So deficiency, to have deficiency is not sin. Иметь недостатки – это не грех. Sin. 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 Грех.
Почему нет недостатка?
Because you're going to have, it's your conditioned state. You understand that? It's your conditioned state. Обусловленное положение. Everybody in conditioned state has deficiencies. Everybody. Krishna does not have deficiencies. But we do. Why? Because we have conditioned state. Наше положение обусловлено. We are conditioned by our body. So, and body means consists of doshas. And dosha means deficiency. Dosha means deficiency. So body это тело это недостаток на санскрите. И оно состоит из недостатков. Доша на санскрите это недостаток. And you have different doshas. You have vata, pitta, kapha. But dosha is actually means deficiency. And mercy of Shri Mataji, and she explains all the details. And I would give more like advanced philosophy, but I think everybody can get followed. Finally, you get something. It's all up to you how you can get from the class as much as you get. So you have to do some work, read it, learn it by heart, repeat. What means the Vedas? Vedas is the original knowledge. We're here in conditioned state. Our knowledge is not perfect, etc. etc. Okay, so the homework from Shri Mataji is introduction.
I will send now WhatsApp.
And my homework is to reach English Upanishad, know the same sentences and repeat them by heart. Learn them by heart. Okay? And speak it and speak. And also train your face muscles. When you speak, you can't speak on this. When you speak, you have to move your lips all the time. Okay, thank you very much. Dear devotees, Hare Krishna. I hope those who were with us online also have some advantages. Hare Krishna.
Я хотела спросить, утром можно приносить какие-то печенье, пирожки?
Если кто-то захочет, смотрите, есть такая опция, вы можете сделать чисто английскую санкцию, без урока. Просто на английском говорить. Но тогда вы должны написать об этом математике, допустим, у нас там люди собрались, тогда мы просто
Мне просто, я сейчас еще говорю, я не знаю, я знаю, что все может.
вы можете прям день говорить. Ну, что-то запомнили? Ну, самое главное, что-то запоминать, а потом мы с текстом вот что пришли студенты, праздник такой. Сейчас что-то 350 человек онлайн, просто много. На самом деле, когда много чем людей онлайн, это тоже реально слушается. У нас в храме, когда установили онлайн-трансляцию из храма, у нас Бхагавад-гиту с разных стран слушали. Приходили из Германии, с Англии, с Голландии. Можно с компьютером делать. Зум можно поставить на компьютер. А там не посадки, да?
Решить нажать, да? Потом идешь.
Завершите.